This isn't stalking. Exactly. Just a concerned friend. I mean, Spinelli is so naive. Just because a person seems smart and funny and interesting doesn't mean they are all those things.
Maxie?
Oh, hey, Allie, right?
It's Ellie with an E. Damien's date from the wedding.
Right, I'm sorry. So, did you enjoy yourself?
Well, it was certainly unorthodox. When the bride revealed she was really an alternate personality and had already married someone else, I was riveted.
It was kind of a disaster.
Are you kidding? It was one of the best dates of my life.
Really? Even with no reception after? I mean, Spinelli must have taken you home pretty early.
Actually, Damien and I spent the night together.
You and Spinelli slept together on the first date?
I did not mean that the way it sounded. Damien and I spent the evening at the observatory.
That's a relief.
I'm a member of the Port Charles Astronomers Club. We had a spectacular view of Venus. Right now, it's only 4 degrees north of the moon, so with clear skies.
Of Venus?
Well, in addition to the whole ever-changing panorama of the night sky. But that's not what you meant by that. I take it you're relieved that Damien and I didn't have intercourse?
I care what you and Spinelli do in the dark.
Well, just to clarify, we did indeed observe Venus on display in the night sky. We didn't, however, have sexual relations.
Good. I'm, sorry if I'm being intrusive.
No, the fault is mine. Unfortunately, interpersonal skills are not really my strong point. I'm a whiz in the lab, but it's easy to tell a ribose from a 2-deoxyribose.
Sure, do it all the time.
But people, and what they say or what they don't say, but they imply without words, it's all very hard for me to decipher. So forgive me if I've got this wrong, but it does seem like you're concerned with the possibility of Damien and I having intercourse last night, which just seems odd considering the fact that you're married to that guy who's in jail, the wrench murderer.
Oh, I wouldn't call him the wrench murderer. There was only one wrench. And besides, it was like a one-time thing. He got a plea bargain. He's only in prison for like 5 years.
Oh, that's got to be a great relief.
Seriously, when you consider he could have gotten like 20 to life. Oof. But that's not the point. That is not the point. The point is, I'm very married. Spinelli's just important to me. He's been hurt in the past, and I don't want that to happen again.
Damien. He's wonderful.
Yeah, he is.
But I think it's really nice that you still care. Most former girlfriends wouldn't.
I wouldn't consider myself a former girlfriend. It's a little more complex than that. You see, Spinelli
I know.
and
Damien explained.
He did.
Yeah, he was madly in love with you, and you married someone else. You wanted to stay friends, but he couldn't help but pine for you. He finally made the decision to distance himself, and he's just recently begun dating.
Spinelli told you all of that.
He's so honest. It's one of the things I like best about Damien. Actually, there's a lot I like about him.
Oh, well, just be careful. You don't want to become the rebound girl.
Oh, no, I'm in no hurry. If anything, I hope we take our time. And perhaps a real relationship will develop. He's one of the only people who can really follow my train of thought.
Well, what about you? Do you understand all the things that come out of Spinelli's mouth? You know, when he starts talking about ruling the internet and particle physics and string theory. Do you understand that?
Yeah, most of it. His computer skills are epic, though. Way beyond mine.
Yeah, way beyond anyone's. Did Spinelli tell you about that time he lost his mojo and I helped him find it?
Yeah, he is so grateful for you. I just don't think he wants to be intrusive, or cause any friction between you and the wrench murderer.
I told you he's not the wrench murderer. It's more like the wrench manslaughterer.
Even so, I'm sure you miss him so much.
Well, yes, you're right. I do miss my husband a lot.
Well, this works great then.
You've lost me.
Well, if Damien and I are in a relationship, then you don't have to worry about him pining after you. And without the added pressure of his unrequited feelings for you, you guys can go back to being friends again, which is exactly what you wanted, right?
You dating Spinelli doesn't actually solve anything.
Well, Damien told me you two can't be friends until you're both in new relationships. You're already married, and Damien and I are on the cusp of something wonderful.
Wonderful? Was that your word or Spinelli's?
I can just feel it. The pheromones are everywhere. I was reading a study comparing humans and moths.
Okay, I don't care about moths. or pheromones. And being friends with Damien is the last thing that I want.
Be friends with Damien. I know he'll be really disappointed.
He will?
Of course. He was counting on resuming your friendship once he settled into a relationship of his own. You're really important to him.
He's important to me.
Oh,
Really
Ellie.
important.
I wasn't sure you'd be able to make it.
Are you kidding? I've been looking forward to...
Hi, Spinelli.
Maxie, if I might ask, what's going on?
Oh, just girl talk, you know.
Oh, great.
Oh, what are you doing here, Damien?
Taking Ellie to lunch.
Yeah, we're going to picnic on that cliff overlooking the lake. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll even see some peregrine falcons.
Oh, the most thrilling prospect.
Are you doing okay? You seem a little stressed.
Actually, it has been a bit of a stressful morning, but nothing a picnic can't cure, so... Shall we?
Yeah. Maxie, it was really nice getting to know you better. Maybe we could do girl talk again?
Yeah, sure.